Here it is. The Super Speedster graphic novel. This book was made after Op Man, but potentially is a prequel instead of taking place later. There are other books like this. Sadly, only one of these are finished. Although this is a complete graphic novel which is potentially better than OP Man, this book did go through some troubles while production. While the front cover and the first chapter card was complete, nothing else was. The actual comic part of this graphic novel was postponed until next week. While this comic has childish themes like a robber stealing Oreos or a baby cop that has a mustache, this comic is still one of the most darkest comics in the Where What Comics collection. Unless you count Web Warrior. Actually, that comic was pretty good. Super Speedster's origin is when a teenager named Jameson was invited to a light show at a nuclear testing site. A missile was flying down and exploded. This caused the kid to gain powers and become the Super Speedster. Just don't think about who he got the costume from killing a criminal. Although this is the first graphic novel, this is not his first comic. This is a short flimsy triple stapled floppy totaling in about 7 pages of comic content. This comic is more like a what if the graphic novel was short. It has the same origin, and features Ninja Guy aka Mr. Roboto, which was built by Mr. Saw, the Dr. Octopus of this universe. We cut to a hospital. We see Jameson saying, "Gotta go fast!" Nurse Lady, which is totally not Nurse Lady from Dog Man, telling him he has a symptom known as catch-ow speed. Stunned by this news, he leaves the scene and has a costume on. He hears something in the distance. What is it? It's a criminal on his motorcycle. Jameson, tempted by his costume, grabs his bike and throws it, causing it to explode, killing the criminal with it. He steals his costume and puts it on. He flexes, but then he sees another villain. Mr. Roboto. Chapter 2. We immediately see Jameson, or now the Super Speedster, saying how he, if became a superhero, always wanted a robot to be his first villain. What will he say or do? He just says sup. He warns the robot to not stand on the road. The robot turns his head. He can see his fate, a car, chasing to him. But then, it stops. We cut inside of the car and there is a father talking to someone in the back seat about how he was gonna happily run someone over. The backseat passenger says for him to press the nitro button. He warns him to press it gently. He tells him what a good idea that it and completely dismisses it. Turbo engines fly out the back of the vehicle. In front of the car is Mr. Roboto thanking them for sparing his life. Crash. The car goes super speed and breaks the robot's armor. Instead of it being a criminal, he screams out, "My super suit!" In a fit of rage he growls at the hero and lunges at him. Super Speedster grabs Ninja Guy and slams him into the ground while saying it's time for flip.
Oh, Rama!
Ninja Guy falls onto the ground. He sees another car. It breaks and we see the exact same situation but with cops. Alright, this video is becoming too long. Here's a short rundown of Chapter 3. It follows a character named Bob getting a contract to spy on a company called Doxico, which possibly might have a nuclear-powered robot called the Robotic Ranger. In the process of spying on the company, he meets Op Man before he was Op Man and accidentally causes the whole factory to explode. The end, for chapter 3. Okay, here's another short rundown, this time for chapter 4. We see Super Speedster, after beating Mr. Roboto standing tall and proud, just to see another robot standing right in front of him. He says hello. The robot responds by pushing him and slamming him into the wall. He talks about where he came from. Afterwards, our hero starts the fight with a punch. Coming from that assault, he fires a portal at the Super Speedster. He finds himself in the same city, except the gravity is upside down. Super Speedster falls down from the pressure of the gravity and lands into a building. He gets grabbed by the robot and gets thrown into another portal. This sends him to go back in time to when he got his powers. He sees himself and the nuke and tries to protect himself. This caused him to gain more power. Long story short, he got back home successfully. The end.